Healthcare is a people business. It's a field where human touch, empathy, and expertise are paramount. Every day, countless lives depend on the skills and dedication of healthcare professionals. Doctors, nurses, specialists, they're the lifeline of our healthcare system. They work tirelessly, often under immense pressure, to ensure that patients receive the care they need. But what happens when there aren't enough of them? Staff shortages can lead to longer wait times, increased stress on existing staff, and ultimately a decline in patient care quality. That's where healthcare staffing agencies step in. These agencies play a crucial role in bridging the gap between demand and supply, ensuring that hospitals and clinics are adequately staffed. They're the bridge between skilled professionals and hospitals in need. By matching the right talent with the right opportunities, they help maintain the delicate balance of the healthcare ecosystem. These contracts are a lifeline for hospitals facing staff shortages. They ensure that patient care remains uninterrupted even in times of crisis. And for small agencies, landing a big contract can be a game changer. It can provide the resources and reputation needed to grow and thrive in a competitive market. These contracts aren't just about filling positions, they're about ensuring patients receive the best possible care. Every placement is a step towards better health outcomes and a more resilient healthcare system. It's a high-stakes game where the well-being of countless individuals hangs in the balance. The right staffing decisions can mean the difference between life and death. Small agencies, often overlooked in this arena, have the potential to make a significant impact. Their agility and personalized approach can lead to more effective and efficient staffing solutions. They bring a personal touch, understanding the needs of both healthcare professionals and institutions. By fostering strong relationships and providing tailored solutions, they help ensure that the healthcare system remains robust and responsive to the needs of all. This is the story of one such agency. They started small, just a handful of people driven by a simple yet powerful mission: to connect the best healthcare professionals with those who need them most. The early days were a struggle. Competition was fierce and resources were limited. Gaining a foothold in the industry felt like an uphill battle. But this small team had something many larger agencies lacked: unwavering dedication and a commitment to personalized service. They believed in building strong relationships, understanding the unique needs of every client and candidate. This approach, though challenging at times, would prove to be their recipe for success. One day, an opportunity arose. A major healthcare provider announced a national contract for staffing services. It was a chance to go from small time to big leagues. The contract represented a significant expansion opportunity, a chance to make a real difference on a larger scale. But it was also a daunting prospect. Could this small agency, with its limited resources, realistically compete with industry giants? The team knew they had to be strategic. They couldn't simply throw their hat in the ring and hope for the best. They needed a plan, a way to stand out from the crowd and convince the healthcare provider that they were the right choice. They pored over every detail, analyzing the healthcare provider's needs, researching their competitors, and understanding the market dynamics. Every piece of information was scrutinized, every potential angle explored. They knew that in order to stand out, they had to offer something unique, something that resonated deeply with the client. They crafted a pitch that was both compelling and genuine, a true reflection of their values and capabilities. It wasn't just about selling a service, it was about telling a story that the healthcare provider could see themselves in. They knew they couldn't compete on size or resources, so they focused on what they did best: understanding the nuances of the healthcare staffing market and building strong, lasting relationships. They leveraged their deep industry knowledge and their ability to connect on a personal level. Their pitch wasn't just a presentation, it was a conversation, a chance to connect with the healthcare provider on a deeper level. They asked questions, listened intently, and responded thoughtfully. It was about creating a dialogue, not a monologue. They highlighted their personalized approach, their commitment to quality, and their dedication to understanding the unique needs of each client. They showcased their ability to be flexible and responsive, adapting to the ever-changing demands of the healthcare industry. Their passion for connecting the right people with the right opportunities shone through. They shared success stories, testimonials from satisfied clients, and examples of how their approach had made a difference. They didn't shy away from their size. They embraced it, turning what could be seen as a disadvantage into a strength. They positioned themselves as a nimble and responsive alternative to larger, more bureaucratic agencies. Their size allowed them to offer a level of personalized service that larger firms simply couldn't match. They were able to move quickly, make decisions faster, and provide a more tailored experience. In the end, it wasn't just a pitch. It was a promise of partnership, a commitment to working together to achieve shared goals. Section 5. The power of connections. But it wasn't just about the pitch. They knew that relationships mattered. They tapped into their network, reaching out to contacts in the healthcare industry, seeking advice and endorsements. Word spread about their dedication and commitment. And soon, they were building connections with key decision makers at the healthcare provider. These weren't just business contacts. They were relationships built on trust, respect, and a shared passion for improving healthcare. They attended industry events, participated in online forums, and made a concerted effort to connect with people on a personal level. They understood that people do business with those they know, like, and trust, and they invested time and energy in cultivating those relationships. Section 6. Overcoming the odds. The competition was fierce. Larger, more established agencies with vast resources and impressive track records were all vying for the same contract. Doubts crept in. Could they really pull this off? But they refused to give up. They worked tirelessly, refining their pitch, strengthening their relationships, and addressing every challenge with unwavering determination. They encountered setbacks and faced moments of uncertainty, but they never lost sight of their goal. They supported each other, drawing strength from their shared vision and the knowledge that they were making a real difference in the lives of healthcare professionals and patients alike. Section 7. Victory and its aftermath. Then came the news they had been waiting for. They had won the contract. The room erupted in cheers, high fives, and hugs. It was a moment of pure joy and relief, a culmination of months of hard work and sleepless nights. The team had poured their hearts and souls into this project, and now their efforts had paid off in the most spectacular way. It was a David versus Goliath moment, a testament to their hard work, dedication, and unwavering belief in their abilities. They had gone up against larger, more established competitors and emerged victorious. This win was not just about the contract. It was about proving to themselves and the world that they could achieve greatness no matter the odds. The contract wasn't just a win. It was a validation of their approach, their values, and their commitment to excellence. It was a clear signal that their innovative strategies and client-focused mindset were not only effective but also highly valued in the industry. This victory was a milestone, marking the beginning of a new chapter filled with promise and potential. It opened doors to new opportunities, expanded their reach, and allowed them to make a real difference in the lives of countless individuals. The impact was immediate. They began receiving inquiries from new clients, and their reputation for excellence spread like wildfire. The team was energized, ready to take on new challenges and continue their mission of making a positive impact. They grew rapidly, expanding their team and their reach. New talent was brought in and the office buzzed with excitement and activity. The company invested in new technologies and resources to support their growing operations. Every day brought new opportunities and new milestones, and the team embraced each one with enthusiasm and determination. But they never lost sight of what made them successful in the first place: their commitment to personalized service, building strong relationships, and always putting the needs of their clients and candidates first. They remained grounded, focused on their core values, and dedicated to delivering exceptional results. This unwavering commitment to excellence continued to drive their success, ensuring that they remained a trusted and respected leader in their field. Section 8. Lessons from the trenches. This small agency's story is an inspiration to anyone who's ever dared to dream big. It shows that success isn't determined by size or resources, but by vision, determination, and a willingness to go the extra mile. Their story teaches us that even in the face of stiff competition, a small agency with a clear vision and an unwavering commitment to excellence can achieve remarkable things. Their journey underscores the importance of building strong relationships, understanding your market, and crafting a compelling narrative that resonates with your audience. It's a reminder that in the world of business, as in life, it's often the small, seemingly insignificant actions that make the biggest difference. Section 9, the final word, dare to dream big. So, to all the small business owners out there, remember this story. Don't be afraid to go after what you want, no matter how big the challenge. Believe in yourself, your team, and your vision. And never, ever underestimate the power of hard work, dedication, and a little bit of heart. Because in the end, it's not about the size of your company, but the size of your dreams.